It is good versus evil. It is the creator versus those who rebel against the creator.
Oh, does Mike represent the United States or the state of Israel? I forget almost who is he, their ambassador to us or our ambassador to them?
That's a good question. You can say the same thing about the director of the CIA. Who's he directing the CIA for?
Yeah.
And you could say the same thing about a lot of these dual citizens who are, shall we say, more of allegiance to Israel when the crunch is there than they are to America. That's very dangerous. George Washington had this problem, of course, with the French. And it was a real pain for him because he had to deal with the French to win the Revolutionary War. I mean, to be very frank about it. And without them, he wouldn't have won. Without their navy off Yorktown and without the forces at Yorktown, he wouldn't have won. And yet he became a virulent opponent of the French post-war because he realized there were too many Americans enamored of them. And it was ruining his possibility of salvaging what was left of the Continental Congress and ultimately the new country. You just can't be, as he said explicitly, so bound to a single other state that you sacrifice your own interests for it. And we're talking that guy thinking he's doing it for God.
Colonel, do you know anybody that doesn't know that the Israelis attacked the Nasser hospital and murdered doctors, patients, and 5 journalists?
That probably has gotten more attention than anything that's happened in this conflict with regard to changing people's minds than anything else.
Oh, here's somebody who didn't know about it.
To get your reaction, sir, the Israelis bombed a hospital in Gaza that killed 20 people, including 5 journalists.
When did this happen?
This happened overnight, today.
I didn't know that. No.
Any reaction to this? Are you going to talk to the Prime Minister?
I don't want to see it. At the same time, we have to end that whole nightmare. I'm the one that got the hostages out. I got them out.
How could he not know? If he didn't know, then he's got to fire Hegseth Rubio, his chief of staff, and whoever the hell whispers into his ear. If he did know he wasn't telling the truth, and he changed the subject immediately.
Yep. I think that's a relevant occasion for so much more, Judge. I don't believe he's being told the truth when the truth hurts.
What will come in over the next few days is very little. A few bakeries handing out pitas to people, and public kitchens providing a daily portion of cooked food. Civilians in Gaza will get a pita and a plate of food, and that's it. That's exactly what we're seeing in the videos. People are standing in line waiting for someone to ladle them a bowl of soup. Would I want to avoid having to bring even a single grain into the Gaza Strip altogether? Not even for the civilians? Maybe so. I completely understand the anger. I completely understand the pain in our guts that we all feel as citizens. The truth is, until the last hostage returns, we shouldn't even be giving water to the Gaza Strip.
It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And yet we continue. And if I have to conclude that Donald Trump knows even a half, even a third of that kind of vitriol that we just heard and is going along with it, I've lost all faith in him.
It does appear that the Trump administration has now finally fully fallen in with the footsteps of its predecessor, the Biden administration, and lined up unconditionally behind Israel. And it appears that at this point, the United States is fully behind the Israeli plan to physically seize Gaza City and then Deir al-Balah in the center of the Gaza Strip. And Israel will then basically be able to dictate so-called post-war arrangements. Also, another meeting today at the Security Council where 14 of the 15 members spoke out very strongly about the need to address the growing famine in the Gaza Strip, which has already claimed several hundred lives and is claiming more at a higher rate by the day. And the United States threw its full weight behind preserving Israeli impunity. I mean, the real issues, of course, are genocide and famine in the Gaza Strip, annexation in the West Bank. And to talk now about post-war plans is a bit like fiddling while Rome burns.